Communication is a valuable skill and tool that every successful person has. To be able to portray their message to a large group of people and have their audience engaged is a valuable life lesson that we all should learn. Communication has changed throughout the years, as it used to be more print and now it's less face-to-face and more digital. Being a successful communicator is really valuable to the workforce, to school, to any face-to-face interaction that people might occur. However, in the changing generations, there's less face-to-face communication and people have lacked in those communication skills that are so valuable for everybody to have. What I learned in CRS 181 has a variety of tools and communication strategies to make me a more efficient and better communicator. This summer, I have an internship as a marketing and social media intern for a medical technology company. We work cross-functionally, and throughout emails and face-to-face interactions, I have to be able to effectively portray my message to the executives, to my other intern peers, and to anybody throughout the company. To be a good communicator means taking a message and being able to shorten it and get to the point. That also means being a really good listener. When people know that they're being heard, it makes people more willing to help you out. This also has to do with interpersonal communication and having the tools to be able to know your audience and know the mass you're trying to communicate with. Knowing that everybody has their own identity and that identity has many different aspects and niches to them, whether that is, for example, if I talk about myself, a sister, a friend, a daughter, a student, all of those things. That's why interpersonal communication, being a good listener, and things like identity are some great takeaways from CRS 181. Our culture and society has changed throughout the years, especially in the way we communicate. One great example is through Snapchat. I know with my generation, this is something that people take really seriously. The thing is, you're usually sending a blank picture of your face to somebody who you want to talk to or are friends with. That talking and communication is really not any when there's no face-to-face interaction. People wait a certain amount of time to open their Snapchats so people don't think, the receiver doesn't think that they are clingy or attached. This kind of generation gap makes it challenging for the youth to be able to have face-to-face interaction with people. People are more inclined to hide behind their screens and talk less in a face-to-face class. This is going to become a really big issue with our generation because people become so obsessed with creating this fake profile online or using their screen to hide from what they really think and give them courage that they would lack face-to-face. So to conclude, there's a lot of takeaways that I got from CRS 181, and I think in the future this has been a great building block for my CRS department development. I'm going to be a rising junior. Coming fall will be my second semester in CRS, and this was a great class to take over the summer because it really connected a lot of things that I learned through different classes like CRS 331 interpersonal communication or 225 public advocacy, and taking all of those great CRS building blocks that I've learned and being able to wrap it up together with 181. Learning about society, culture, interpersonal communication, nonverbal and verbal communication, all of those things have made me become a successful young woman, especially entering the professional field this summer as an intern.